Hello Aries, I'm Louise Hay from BeHealing.com and this is your weekly read for the week of the 30th of December 2019 to the 5th of January 2020. Happy New Year, Aries. I hope you have a really good one. If you'd like to book in for a private reading with me, there's a link up there. They are 3 pages long and I get them out within 24 hours if you're booking them. Now, I am working over the new year, and so you can still book in for one of those if you want some speedy guidance from your higher self. You'll see at time of booking that you can click some check boxes to choose what you want your reading about. You can also add on some upgrades as well. If you want to add more to it or double it or something like that for cheaper, you can do that at the time of booking. If you'd like a chance to win one of those, so if it's not already the end of 2019, I'm doing a draw on the last day of this year of 2019. And so if you're watching this before then, you can still enter into it. And the way to enter into it is to subscribe to my YouTube channel, click like on this video, and then leave a comment about what you got out of it, how you resonated with it. That'll get you one entry into the draw, Aries. Now you can enter as many times as you like, so now is the time to binge watch my videos. Do the same thing on those, and that'll get you more entries. Good luck with winning that, Aries. And if you don't get the chance to win, you can always buy one. Okay, Aries, what have you got going on this week? You've got forgive them and meditate. Oh, a quiet week for you. Maybe an introspective week, looking back at your year, coming to terms with what has gone on in the year. What have you been through, Aries? Because the other people have been involved, so you've got this forgive them thing. It's good to resolve things now that have gone wrong, especially with relationships with other people. Resolve it now so you're not taking that energy into 2020, so you're not going to have the same challenges, more challenges, the same problems with those people. So yeah, it's really good this week to meditate, to leave things behind in 2019, especially to forgive people. Aries. Okay. Ooh, Aries. Also, you've got encouragement and romance, so it's not all meditation and forgiving people and reminiscing and doing all of that stuff. This week is also about other people, your romance, maybe meeting new people at a New Year's party or something like that. New romantic connections, maybe more romance with your current partner, that kind of thing. Encourage yourself. Have a good time this week with other people. Get involved with other people, especially romance, especially romance. Ooh, Aries, you might be meeting someone new, a new relationship. What about your relationships, Aries? What about your love life this week? Oh, this is nice. This is saying, Aries, you might be single and looking for someone special. This is saying, like, you've got some very special people in your life. You've got very special friendships and family. You're loved. You are loved, Aries. And so love what is, because you've got many people touching your life. And this is a great thing, especially if you're single and you're looking for a relationship, because a whole person, two whole people coming into a relationship together are great. And what I mean by that is when you're looking after yourself, when you're happy within your own life, when you're finding your own fulfillment, when you've got lots of friendships that are bringing lots into your life, you're a complete person, right? Then when you meet someone that you want to have this romantic relationship with, then there's no pressure on that relationship. You're not seeking things that you're lacking in your life and you're whole already. And so you're not trying to dump something on their shoulders and say, you need to love me because I'm lacking, And so love how whole you are right now, Aries. Love, you are so loved. You've got so many friends around you and people touching your life. It's great. And so really acknowledge that. Acknowledge how much love you've got around you. That's a beautiful thing, Aries. And if you're not feeling that, Aries, if you're like, that's not me, maybe it's time for that to be you. Maybe Aries, you need to start doing that. You need to start reaching out for new friends, reaching out to your friends to meet your needs that you've been trying to get from a romantic relationship so that you can be whole. And another way of becoming whole, because we do have needs, we need to be in connection with other people. And so get that through friendships. Don't just wait for a romantic partner to get that from, because as I said, it's way too much pressure if you do that, if you want one person to be everything to you. But that's way too much to ask of someone. But the other way is also start sorting your own life out now. Don't wait to be in a relationship, Start focusing on your life path, on the work that you want to do, on getting the things that you want in your life, on improving your life, getting better for yourself. Do that stuff now. Exactly. And these are the next cards out. This is your love life. Physical action, be supportive. This is like supporting yourself, getting on track with yourself. And then when you're full, when your cup's full, when you're a whole person, when you've got a lot to give because you've filled your life up, then you can take physical action to be supportive to someone else. And so then someone's going to come into your life that can support you. You can support them. You can raise each other up. Not because you need to, but because you want to, right? Wow, I'm feeling for you, Aries. Like a lot of you, you're ready for like a really amazing big relationship to come in. Two whole people coming together. This is soulmate energy. How awesome. And if you're not there yet, if you're feeling like you're not resonating with this, if you're feeling that that's not you, get a soulmate reading. Get this one up there, a link up there to get it. I think they're $30 off at the moment, which is amazing value. But that goes into the internal changes you need to make to get aligned with that, to get on track with that. So get one of those, Aries. Awesome. What have you got going on in your work this week, Aries? A co-creation, a friend. You can do something with a friend, some work thing. Maybe it's a side hustle, a side business, a side project, or something like that. Maybe you've got your own business and you're thinking of doing a side project with a friend. A friend comes up with an idea, or you come up with an idea with a friend. You know, like when you're at a party and then you come up with great ideas when everyone's drunk or stoned or something, and all these ideas come flying around. It's like, yeah, go for it. Co-create with a friend. You know, that's so much fun when that happens. You get ideas with a friend, you can do something together. Don't just let that idea go. Don't just have that fun from the idea. Actually do something, create something with that friend. It's going to be fun. Good things come from things like that, from that kind of energy, from that fun kind of energy, especially with a friend. But don't get serious about it. You know, I've seen people go into business together like that, friendships. A friend turns into a business partner, but if you've got like your serious business hat on about it, if you stop it from being fun, it can seriously spiral downwards and end up breaking up that friendship. So don't do that. Mm, your work. Oh, keep on like giving the guidance, and then the cards come out, and it's what I've just been talking about. This is it. It's like knowing you've got to stay in that joyful energy. Don't turn it into seriousness because that's when it messes everything up, right? So your work should be your joy. It should be something that you really enjoy doing. And if you're not, maybe there's some tweaks or some changes that you need to make to your work so that it can be joyful. So this is about that co-creation with a friend, but it's also about the work that you've been doing already anyway. You know, it should be joyful. It should be joyful. And if the work that you're in, if you're in a job that's not joyful, if you're not enjoying it, get out now. Run screaming. Or at least make some plans, you know, that in 2020, you know you deserve it. You should be doing some work that brings you joy. And so at least make that decision that in 2020 you're going to do that. You're going to step into that. Let this next year be the year that you do that. Um, because I've been doing 2020 year ahead readings with people, especially in the last few days. I've been doing a lot of them. There seems to be a theme for 2020. Or if you want one of those, then there's a link up there to get one. They're about 9 or 10 pages long, going into detail about each month for you. So yeah, you're welcome to get one of those. But from the ones that I've been doing, there seems to be a theme for 2020, and it's like, stop messing around now. Stop playing with your life. Stop wasting your life. It's time to get focused on why you're here, your life purpose. Get going on it now. And so the guidance for everyone that's got one so far has been really geared toward this, getting people to focus on that and make the changes throughout the year to be doing that. I'm excited for a lot of people that have got those 2020 readings because they've got an incredible year ahead, and you probably have too, Aries. Right, what was that? That was work. What about your money, Aries? Oh, expansion up until now. This is like expansion, more money, growth. Up until now, I'm seeing this curve. You know when you get like a growth curve like that and then it goes woo. You're at like this point, you know, it seems like it's been consistently a little bit more, but it's not going very well. And you're at this point now where it's about to go whoosh. And up until now, you've been getting like increments of more, but then you've got this huge expansion. You've got to get yourself aligned with that huge expansion, big things coming. So if you think about it, if you're getting on track with your life purpose, doing something that's really fun, um, you need to be open to a lot more money, because if it's a big thing, and I'm hearing that it is, Aries, if it's a big thing you're going to be doing, you're going to have to receive a lot of money back from it. And so you need to be open to that. And so you need to even think about that, stop thinking it's going to be the same old, just a little bit more, just a little bit more. Think about big expansion. Open your mind to that big expansion, a lot more than you've received before. Criticism and my idea. This is about your money, Aries. You're not going to move forward on your ideas to create money if you're just listening to criticism. You need to know something about human beings, Aries. They're negatively focused. They're more likely to voice their criticism than they are their appreciation. That's human beings. We've all got that tendency. We've all got that negative bias. If you think about it yourself, if there's something to complain, say if you're in a restaurant, you're more likely to complain about something that's not right with your meal rather than go to the kitchen and go and praise the chef, aren't you? You're much more likely to voice your criticism than you are to voice your appreciation. Pretty much everybody is like that. It's a natural thing. It's because our subconscious minds have a negative bias to try and protect us. It's a natural thing. So, with that in mind, why let criticism shake you and stop you from moving forward on your ideas? Why let it? If you think like for every 10 thoughts that you have, one of those thoughts will be a critical thought, and that's the one that you voice. Imagine everyone's doing that around you. So they're not telling you how much they appreciate you, or you think 9 people aren't telling you that your idea is great. Just one person's telling you your idea is crap, and it stops you from doing it. Well, what if you move forward on that idea and then 9 people paid you for it and that person didn't? Who cares about them anyway? Do you know what I mean? It's like you've got to stop taking criticism as some kind of a reflection of what the world thinks about your idea, because it's not. It's negatively biased. What you are hearing, the feedback that you're getting is negatively biased. So just remember that. So you get criticized now, get one ounce of criticism, and just think at how much appreciation is out there. That's an indicator that there's a lot more appreciation out there for you, for your idea. So don't let it stop you moving ahead with your idea. Move forward with your ideas, Aries. Get going on it. Awesome. So if you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Aries, I hope you have an amazing new year. Happy New Year, and I'll see you next time. Bye.